Hello, US 101 history students. Welcome to week 9. So I just want to say a few brief things. You'll notice my last announcement, I talked about the essays on Jackson and maybe needing some revision on them. So I just want to let you all know, first of all, for the most part, this is the first time it's happened that I would say a majority, although not all of the students, were only using one source instead of using the written source and something from the documentary as required for the essay. And I could have just let that slide, but part of what we're trying to learn in college is the importance of instructions. And you will notice as you get going into college, into university levels, that that is precisely, just like, with a boss at a job, the ability that you have to address everything that's asked of you in the essay question is fundamentally a part of the rubric and understanding what the grade, how to grade the student. So I remember an illustration from a high school teacher when I was at Downey years ago, and it was in a business class, and he told us about a story of a guy, two men who sit down and they're trying to get a job, and they get a test book and a pencil each. One guy looks, signs his name, puts it down, and leaves. And then the other guy sits there for about an hour or so, really puts a lot of thought into all the questions, and leaves, also signing his name. And the one who gets the job is actually the first guy. Why? Because the instructions were written in a way that you had to pay attention, and it said, don't do any of the work, just sign your name. Just sign your name and leave. And the other person missed that part of the instructions. So they may have done all of the answers 100% correctly, but they didn't do what they were asked to do. And that was a fundamental, that was the deal breaker. And that's what the boss was looking for is, did you answer the what was being required for in the instructions. So I just want you all to kind of think about that. That's the important part of this. I had you watch a long documentary on Jackson, but also we went and delved into Howard Zenn's book, and that's the part. Those parts need to come together to solidify the essay to get full points. So by Sunday, by midnight, if I don't see any changes, you'll still get some points if you did it. But if you want to get full points, that means you did everything that was asked in the instructions. Some of you have been graded and actually already attained the full points. And some of you I may have not been able to grade yet, and you actually did all that. So if you did do that and you still haven't been graded, don't worry about it at this point. But I kind of put all of those essays aside and said, okay, I'm going to get to them this next batch. All right, and you don't have an essay this Sunday that you have to do, so this gives you a chance to just kind of fix these and then just resend them. And that's it. So hopefully this is a little bit helpful. And just one last thing I'm going to mention. I'm trying to clean up the essay a little. I'm trying to clean up my syllabus a bit. As I've mentioned at the beginning in earlier announcements, when we started with the class, that each week I may change things up a little bit, and I put it in the weekly work objectives, and that's where you should follow each week. But I do realize, because I've been trying to kind of improve and build upon the class each semester, and so if you're looking at the syllabus to get an idea of what's coming next on the syllabus, it'll help give you an idea. But I have been changing things each week sometimes, and you'll notice that. So give me some feedback if you're finding this confusing, or do you feel that the instructions are coming clear and concise as you would expect them. So please feel free to let me know about that. In any case, I'm also going to be available for online Zoom office hours tonight between 7 and 7:30. I encourage you to take advantage of that if you'd like. And I hope you have a great week. We'll be in touch.